Hey Kong fam, so here's our next project. I showed this earlier. This early Captain Marvel family, number 15. The biggest problem with it is dirty. Dirty, dirty, dirty. It looks like this thing's been in a coal mine for 10 years. It is a little cleaner than what I showed earlier. Here are my cotton rounds from just what I've worked on already. Yeah, it's pretty bad. But it's going to be a nice challenge to see how well we can clean this up. The spine is got a lot of vertical creasing, which has really captured a lot of dirt. The cover's not bad. A lot of it's cleaned up. You can see some remnants. This cleaned up really well. The back cover, there was a lot of dirt along along the page's edges, and that was able to clean up. Got a little tear, nothing we can do about it. So a lot of this is cleaned up fairly well. Now each page is going to need some kind of work because of this here at the bottom, and that's okay. And this is, it's partly, well, it's ripped. The cover is ripped at the bottom staple, and it's barely holding on at the top. We got a missing piece up here in the corner. One thing I will say is or ask in a way, is the juice worth the squeeze, so to speak, for this book? And the answer is probably not. We are probably not, with the time that we're going to put into this book. Paul just dropped a good video with a Cracker Jack Funnies, if I remember right, talking about, the amount of time you'd put into something and what you'd expect in terms of return. So we're not going to get any equity back in terms of time that we will spend on this. But that's okay. I like the challenge. We got some pieces missing here. I like the challenge. I want to take on the challenge. I know you can't feel through the camera, but it's just an overall dirty book, and the pages feel a little bit soft. One problem I had when I was looking at this is this staple, the leg is going this way. So something happened with the machine where it pushed the staple this way. I tried kind of adjusting it, and like I said, these pages are soft and they just ripped on me. So I'm leaving it alone. I'm going to just, pull up this leg, and we're going to see if we can kind of fish it out. So yeah, that's what we're going to do now. So stay tuned. Okay, I've started dry cleaning some more. This is what I removed from this side of the inside cover. This is what I removed from this side of the inside cover. This book is so dirty. Again, we're not going to build much equity with this. However, you never know. You might end up with an expensive book one day. You might find that Action Comics #1 in the attic. Good news is, looks like most of our pieces are here, except for this notch at the bottom. Around the staples, all of our pieces are here, so that's good. One of the, I want to, we can put this in a bath with surfactant and all that, but I'd like to try to work some of this outside of the bath. And we can do a wet clean, 3 different things, right? What we did here, dry clean, wet clean, we do it outside of a bath, then we do the bath, which sometimes people will call that a wet clean. But I make distinction between those 3 things. Now, what the problem is, a lot of times, you see all these little tears and stuff, it trying to do a wet clean is difficult. So what we can do is, I'm going to use a MacuClean. Now you could probably use the Comic Q Clean also. I'm just a little bit more familiar and comfortable with a MacuClean. So we can wet a Q-tip and just kind of roll it across. What happens is with these tears is you do have kind of a gloss over the cover, and so what you have is exposed paper fibers that's in between, and sometimes these things can swell up, they can discolor, so I try to be careful around tears and such. But yeah, that's a way in which you can apply. I am going to kind of go through and pre-treat these areas a little bit using that same method, and then we'll do our wet bath. Here we are after a really good wash. I did have the, and I've already gone ahead and done the spine repair and tear seals and things like that. The spine did split on us a little bit, but I kind of expected that. As we talked about it, the spine was really soft, really dirty, and that wasn't unexpected. All right, let's take a look. Oh yeah, wow, so much cleaner. And I haven't trimmed it or anything yet. So much cleaner. Had a big tear here. Looks like we can still do a little work in some of this area. We'll see. But yeah, overall just so nice. And yeah, so I did use tan Tengujo in areas, and I don't know, maybe I should use white, but yeah, it's okay. Tear seals, I mean the spines put together well. Look at around our staples, all closed up now or sealed. Yeah. Yeah, overall though, really nice. Really happy with what we started with this cover. Jack. Yes, let everybody see you. Everybody see what a kitty you are. Never get any attention. All right, so we're going to do a trim to this now, and then I'll do my little hang over the clothes hanger to get a good crease, and we'll see if we can do anything with them wraps. Oh, those things are gonna be nasty. Nasty. Huh, Jack? Huh. All right, stay tuned.